This is Eric Posable with Body Morph Pros. I'm here with Tina Williams, who just won the physique overall at the 2014 NPC Natural Muscle Classic. Tell me, how's it feel winning that overall?
It feels great. You know, I told my husband Keith that this show meant to me more than any show that I've ever done. I've been on the national stage multiple times, but because I just had my baby 10 months ago, I wanted to bounce back. It was one of those things where I couldn't work out for 7 months. I went from in shape to nothing, no cardio. So
and
for
mentally,
me,
as a woman, that's tough. Who used to compete? Absolutely. That's hard to go from that to like, oh my gosh, look at me.
Yes, and that's what I told Keith. I said, you know, my goal is to do a show within the first year and to win an overall trophy, and I did it, and it feels awesome.
Now, did you come from bodybuilding, or did you kind of start in physique?
I started in figure.
Oh, okay.
And every time I'd go to nationals or junior nationals.
You're too big.
Yep. And so when physique came out, it was awesome for me. So
yeah, you look like if you looked up physique in the dictionary, like this is what it should look like.
Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I had the base for a long time, and until I came in and met Keith, and even though he is my husband, I give him total kudos because he does my diet, he cooks my food, he does all my prepping, everything. So because of him, my physique has changed the way that it is. I do everything he tells me to do, and that's all I can do. And I told him if I lose today, then it's on him. So I guess the win's on him too.
If you win, it's all you. If you lose, it's all him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how every marriage should be.
Exactly.
That's how every marriage should be.
Exactly.
So tell me about having an IFBB pro husband helping you in the corner, and not everyone has that kind of support. That's got to be really helpful to have his experience behind you.
Oh, it's phenomenal. You know, with all the people that he's worked with, from Charles Glass to Dave to Palumbo to everybody, it's like it's awesome because I know he knows what he's doing. I put all my trust into him. He's been through the best trainers in the world. So, you know, it's just one of those things where you have to find the right trainer. You have to find the trainer that knows you. And he figured me out, and he's created this piece.
Let's talk about it for a second. I mean, prepping with a spouse, always difficult. There's got to be some hard times in there, right? But you guys make it through?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's one thing when he's getting ready for his shows because he's super grumpy and everything's wrong. When I get ready,
guys become the women, don't they?
Exactly. And when I get ready for a show, you know, he does all the cooking. I mean, all the cooking. I do not cook. I do laundry. I clean, but I don't cook. But when I get ready for a show, you know, I have my moments. I broke down and cried on him a couple times, but, you know, we got through it. And I think he understands, you know, the other thing is that he understands as an athlete.
He's been there.
He's been there.
Yeah.
He knows what it's like, although he doesn't have the female hormones. Well, sometimes he might, but for the most part, he doesn't. And
I think you just called him a bitch.
Yeah, something like that. But he's great. He's great.
He can't hear us. He hopefully won't watch this.
Yeah, I hope not.
He'll kick my ass. He's bigger than me.
I might be divorced by the time this is over.
I'm a single mother of a 10-month-old.
Anybody up for, no, I'm just kidding.
Well, you look awesome. We definitely want to get some poses from you before I'll just take the overall trophy real quick. Might hit a few shots for us front and back, please? I'm just going to set this down real quick. We'll finish the interview. Well, you look awesome, and obviously having your husband, I know he's already looking at the next show. So we're looking at a national level show?
Yes, we're going to do junior nationals.
Okay, staying in the Midwest?
Yes, we're going to stay in the Midwest and go from there, and hopefully, you know, there's a couple changes I need to make. I was
just going to ask you what they were.
My sweeps a little bigger on my legs. I don't know, I kind of like my shoulders a little bigger, but he'd probably say no. Biceps, I'm sure, are fine, but he's the boss. I do what he tells me, so whatever it is he says, it goes for the most part, but not everything.
Especially if you keep winning, then you can't argue with him, right?
No, but you know, one day I might surpass his future, and so no, I'm just kidding.
So now, is there? I want to ask, is there a rivalry in the household because he's a pro and you haven't quite turned pro yet, or is there?
Oh no, it's nothing like that. You know, to be honest with you, for all the things that he went through as a second-time runner-up at Nationals.
A lot.
And I think I have more inspiration from him, and he drives me every day. I get up and do my cardio. It's one of those things where I couldn't have a better spouse to support me. And it's not just because he's in this business and industry, it's just because of the love that we have and the understanding that we have, that I may come at you as a coach and not a husband, but that's just the way it is.
And your child, son or daughter?
It's a girl. Her name's Kansas, and she's 10 months.
And now if she turns you in 15 years, does Mommy want to compete?
Yeah, and a volleyball player. My mom says piano, but that's not happening.
She's going into sports?
She's going into sports.
Well, Tina, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I can't wait to see you on the national level. I always like seeing these Midwest people get up there and kick some ass, so hopefully you'll be up there as well.
Thank you.
Big props to Keith. Always fun time seeing him here, and we'll hopefully be able to interview you as a pro in the near future.
Thank you.
Tina Williams, Eric Posable, Body More Pros. We'll see you guys later. Thanks so much, hon.